Hello everybody, I'm Count Christo and welcome back to another episode of the Roman Reclamation campaign. We're just dealing with the fallout that from refusing our lesser nobles their privilege, but it looks like we've got it mostly under control now, and the recent rebellion modifier should keep them in check until it's done with. Now, next month, finally, the integration of Serbia will finish, greatly expanding our control over the lower Danube node, which will be a very happy day for us. So, again, training. We also have a little bit of coalition issues. We need to remain very strong, otherwise the Geliarids, White Horde, Shivran are liable to join against us. But I'm still eyeing up the Eternal City over here, thinking I would definitely want to take them soon. So there goes Serbia. There's the heresy against Hungary. Nice. So, considering we've got full cores here, we may wish to use a state up here. Not yet, though, because there's so little urbanization up here. It's just disaster. But yeah, Northern Serbia is a pretty big state, so we might well want to encourage a city in Belgrade. There is that Danube and Sava confluence of the two rivers there, so yeah. Expand the theme system, absolutely. Okay, manpower still ticking up. Court factions influence ruler, excellent. Oh no, our diplomat's died. He was great. Ah, we don't have a replacement. There's a level 3 one, but it's not what we want. Well, I think we settle for trade efficiency. It's an extra 1.8 ducats a month. He basically pays for himself. We may... Alright, I'll try 2. If we can get another diplomat. Great news. I'll deal with that in a second. I want another diplomat because the 25% improved relations is so useful. Let's see if we get it. Oh, we need to deal with these Serbian troops as well. Probably just delete them. Trade Dockland level 2. We'll look into that in a second. No, we didn't get one. I'm not going to keep firing them. It's too expensive, really. Let's just delete them. Nice. The burghers have built a level 2 dockland here, which is excellent. That's going to really help with communication efficiency. Empire-wide, really. I think I still have communication efficiency on the trade map mode. No, it took it off by itself. Cool. Expand the team system. Oh no, it's bugged out again. Alright, well, guess we don't expand the team system then. That's fine. I don't really care about it anyway. So, Greater Nobles. They want more expensive military tech. Saying no, we'll get 20 unrest for 10 years, and they're going to hamper the military. No, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. So we may get some more revolts, but the fact that they're so loyal is going to help counter it. That's not a Great Noble province. This is... Yeah, the fact they're so loyal is going to help counter the denied privileges thing. Yeah. Okay, the burghers are so happy because they're so incredibly rich. We need to pick something. I'll go with trade power abroad. We never checked how much we were pulling out here compared to here. Alright, so 19 point... Well, we need to wait for another monthly tick because we just got the favour from the burghers. I did request it, didn't I? Yes, good. So almost high condottieri. Trent, you cannot afford my condottieri. Don't flatter yourself. Okay, right, 2 free missionaries right now. Excellent. Let's get them going. Really powering through the central Anatolian area. An art corporation. Wow. Burghers are splashing out. Nice. Do we have a Continental Art Centre back? We do! Yes! That's fantastic news. Continental Art and Culture Centre returns to Constantinople. Excellent. Truce with Siena is up. Burgher citizenship has expired, so a bit more unrest globally from that then. Good, we can give them another favour. A couple more months' income, or we could just grab it. Let's grab it straight out of the construction fund. Hand it straight over to the lesser nobles. Really want them to get loyal again. Once we're sitting here with 3 loyal estates, I feel like we're going to be in a very good position to return to our outward expansive ways. Metropolitan, yeah, whatever. Who do I want to be improving relations with? Well, we could spy on Wallachia. I could do with it. Wallachia, sorry. Get a couple of claims there. Could be valuable. Croatia still under Hungary? Yes. So, do I want some claims on Hungary? On Croatia. They're very low population. Well, 16 here. Also, I don't really want to go to war with Hungary right now. I'd rather spend my my kind of Catholic aggressive expansion allowance on Italy right now. Wallachia, of course, is Orthodox. Hence doesn't need consideration under that allowance logic. Let's start getting some of these cores going. And in fact, let's start with the cheaper ones to have more potential conversions to work on. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Don't really feel the need to be spying on anyone right now. A rising star. A Sunni guy. Level 3 production efficiency who's half off. Yeah, absolutely. Great. Means we can hire him instead of this guy. At substantially lower cost, and he's going to help our income generally because of his modifiers. Beautiful. BEA, beautiful. Trent, no thank you. We're going to basically every month go and start another core. That might get a little repetitive. Maybe I'll do it once every couple of months. We wouldn't be able once every month anyway, because we can't afford a new core once every month. It's useful to have this time of peace now to recover manpower anyway, so these rebellions are kind of just forcing me into doing what's sensible anyway. So the Orthodox faith's spreading nicely down here. You can do a Miaphysite union, where you can negotiate some kind of agreement with the Miaphysites, but it tends to not work. So I'm not feeling like we're missing out on much by not doing it. Policy intolerance expired. Unacceptable. Give me that again, please. Let's go other religions. Yes, 20 admin power, which, you know, isn't nothing, but getting those conversions done is very important. And of course, every bit of missionary strength doesn't just help out with your active conversions, also helps out with those over time passive conversions. Freaking trade, Christo. Alright, so 20.4. 20.14, excuse me. Let's send the one for the Levant over. And we shall see. 21.4 goes to... It's just me, the game seems to be running very well last couple of episodes. It is slightly higher. Okay, so now let's try sending the one from over here as well. We send him from the Caucasus, so it's 20.5 now. Send the guy over from the Caucasus. It runs a lot better not in the trade map mode though, so we might as well let the month go like this. See, as soon as I say it's working well, it's this month crawled by. Oh well. Let's have a look. That's lower, okay. We are sending it directly to the Aegean. Interesting. And this is all going up to the... Alright, so let's see if we sent him here instead. The Levant. Because we've got serious power in the Black Sea right now. 50%. 56%, in fact. Hey, Genoa, give me Tanna. What we should do is declare war on Genoa for Tanna while we're at war with the Papal State over Rome. Some more rural infrastructure, always excellent to hear. Just ramping up our food production, always valuable. Oh yes, that's much better. Okay, okay, good. So what do we take next? I think trade is a good choice. Yeah, we'll appoint a local patriarch. That's fine. I think trade's a good choice. We lose some fanaticism, but only 20. More trade power, 3 more merchants is going to be so excellent. It means we can pull from Caucasus and from the Levant. And I guess we have one collecting in the Aegean. Or maybe we try and pull, I don't know, maybe we start going even further afield. Like, it won't be that long before we can start having some kind of influence over Aden. Could be interesting. Roman structure rank 3, awesome. Who should I be spying on right now? No one really. Can I integrate Dobrogea right now? 1 per month? No, because they are disloyal. But it's only 100 months. So yeah, sure, let's get started on that right away. A huge amount of rural infrastructure, wow. We're really going to start pounding out the food for Constantinople now. So how long until we can get manufactory? We need admin tech 31. just a little way from that. Merchant's Quarter could be nice. I think we can let the burghers build that, though, to be honest. We can just keep focusing on other projects, really. We could also build a world-famous university. But honestly, when we have a continental art and culture centre here, I'm kind of happy with it. What's our university... Oh, yeah, this is going to be bad. What's our education multiplier right now? 1.7. Yeah, we have 45 upper-class pops without university access. Let's go on a building spree. Well, I do want those roads, though. Let's get the roads first. Locals, pay some of the wealth, please. Yes, and we will pay the remaining costs with ducats. We're going to get roads in these three. Make sure we have the good... We already have them in Constantinople, right? Yeah. Let's get some good roads in Perusa. You might even be able to do it just with... the 2% chance to lose one stability does scare the bejesus out of me. 11,000 manpower to save 300 ducats? Go on then. Okay, so we've got roads here. Good. And now we're going to prioritise building universities until we get that multiplier back up. Don't think we want to invite Christian pilgrims just now. We have a lot of coring to get done. How much money is there in the construction fund? A little bit. Yeah, because they're very cheap when you build them in areas that aren't urbanised, so it shouldn't be a problem. They inherit Tyrol. More Habsburg unification going on over there. Watch your back, Bohemia. Profiteering. Yeah, we absolutely want more trade power rather than more trade value up in the Black Sea. Okay. Truce with Naples has ended. We're not in a good place rebellion-wise right now, so I don't want to go on the offensive against Naples right away, I think. Spreading the faith, we haven't need done God's work, absolutely. We could start spying on Naples. I would like claims here. And claims last a long time. Yeah, we've got 20 years to take these. I don't think we need more claims on Naples, though, because that's all we're going to want in the short term. We might want to get some claims on Aragon. That's what we should do while we're waiting. We should start a trade war with Castile. So Castile has a lot of men. That might spur people to join a coalition against us if we go toward them. But they only have... Ooh, they have heavy ships. But we can take 3 heavy ships, 11 lights. So let's start building a spy network against them. Now, they must have a certain amount of trade in the Tyrrhenian. No? They're not... oh, you can't divert trade, of course, from your subjects. From your personal union partners. So they've got loads over here, obviously. And we can send a merchant all the way over there. Good. So with our ships plus a merchant, we should be powerful enough in the Sevilla node to fabricate a trade war on that basis. Good news. Shouldn't you be... Why is this one cheaper? Oh, we have claims here. Right. Nobles... You have to go into debt for this, nobles. Burgers, do you have any cash for me? No. You know what? I'm going to take the risk. Whew. That made me... made me breathe deeply for a second there. Some more Sunni fanatics. I was talking to Lambert. If you're not familiar, Lambert is another YouTuber whose channel you should check out if you like M&T. He was saying you should lower the pop. When there are rebels rise up, it should lower the pop of the province. I agree. It would make rebels more penalising. And it would also make them less likely to happen over and over again. Because, of course, if the pops are declining in a province, then, or at least the ones that rose up afterwards would be less numerous. We can actually convert Rasinka, can we? That's presumably over here somewhere, no? Ah, here, right. The lands that Hungary managed to convert to Catholic in the short period that they owned them. Okay, so this is the automatic coring event. Which is why I am reluctant to full core sometimes. Excellent. Free core. Wait, what? It's a we get free territorial cores? We already had a core on that province. What are you talking about, game? Weird. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong province, but I think we already had a core there. Strange. Anyhow. So, who's going to rise up? Bosnian separatists? Neapolitan separatists? Yeah, it's not ideal. They may not rise up, the Neapolitans, that is. It's going to be a fairly close run thing. You guys return home to the drilling, please. I'm glad I took that risk. Oh, I didn't mean to dismiss that alert. Whoops. I didn't actually... sorry, I didn't disable it. I just dismissed it. So it doesn't show up as something you can bring back. Like that. That's fine. Good. Managed to get here before they managed to finish their siege. So that's ideal. No damage to the province. I'm pretty sure just sieges don't cause damage to provinces in M&T. I'm not certain about that, though. Do I want a fort in Belgrade? Probably. If I put another fort here, and then another one here, that would establish a new further in fort wall, which could be good. We'll keep them all for now. Seems fine to me. Now these guys have returned home, we can keep them drilling. How are we doing on professionalism? Up to 90%, nearly there, nearly there. Nearly at the time when we can start raking in the ducats, because we're going to be able to make substantially more money, like an extra 12 ducats per month. The class of 1464, we will send them to the administration. She's proud. That's the region, though, it's not a problem. Here come the peasants. Looks like this guy can just deal with both of them. Hopefully before the siege finishes. Looks like we're not going to manage it, though. I don't know if this matters, so I'm just going to keep saying let them in for a price. And we'll see. If we end up with a massive Jewish majority in the Palestine area, we'll see. Bosnian separatists. 3,000 of them. Really? Alright, we'll go deal with them. Just these guys. Ah, they just finished that siege before we managed to get in there and stop them, unfortunately. Oh well. More coring. Can't core Gaza for some reason. Oh, right, yeah, you can't core with unrest in MEIOU&Taxes. Of course, of course. Some tribals down here in Gaza, apparently. Hopefully we'll be able to... we will be able to help them integrate into our society. We've got a very loyal tribal estate right now, so we really should be able to do that without too much trouble. Always time for our next claim up here. 46. Wallachia will probably be our next war, because it won't cause much aggressive expansion with the non-orthodox members of our world. I was going to say our society, but I mean the whole world, not just those living currently under the umbrella of the glorious empire of the Romans. Next rebels, Serbian and Neapolitan, looks like. So maybe I should have an army standing by in Naples. That seems sensible. There's no actual unrest in Naples, so we're safe to have the men in Naples be drilling without worrying that the rebels are going to jump on them and stack wipe them or anything like that. The better general send over there. The Neapolitans are probably likely to be fairly numerous when they rise up. I still remain hopeful that they will not, but yeah, it's not a risk we can afford to take. France, you keep insulting me. I'm gonna take Rome. It will hurt the influence of the Pope, and therefore the degree to which you being the Curia controller helps you. So you really should stop insulting me. White Horde truce is up, so of course they can join a coalition against us for a very long time. More than 50 years. Unfortunately, these Serbian separatists are going to get at least one battle under their belt before we can stop them. 1-1 siege, I mean to say. Okay, the Burghers still getting very loyal. I'm going to take a favour from them now. 900 ducats is pretty great. That will help us with our university program. So, This place is urbanized, I recall, as is this place. And here seems good as well. There's some urbanization here as well, so excellent. Okay, and there are the Neapolitan separatists. Slow things down a bit while we let these guys recover a couple of ticks of morale. Hopefully they'll have time to recover enough morale before the guys can actually win this siege. I do want to avoid them damaging this province because it's nice. It's got the workshop and stuff. One more tick should be plenty, I think, to actually go in there and put an end to these Neapolitan separatists. So let's see, do they reinforce? Okay, good. We will have time to get them before... Oh! Excuse me? That seems unfair. It suddenly changes to 100 mid-month. How did that happen? I still don't understand that. I guess it was recalculating. If we'd paused after the first day of the month, it would have switched to it. So it's going to be a close fight. We've got a very good general, though. Oh no, it did use Neapolitan tech. Cool. Good. So if the nation... I am right about that. If the nation does or still exist, then it uses their technology. Good. I'm glad I was right about that. I was sure that was the case, but getting confused by some nations not existing and having rebels rising up for them. Some Catholic fanatics, eh? Not sure how I feel about that. It's not somewhere we're currently converting, are we? It is. Okay, so we must get there before that conversion... Sorry, before that siege finishes, or they'll reset our glorious conversion. Undo our marvellous missionaries' work. Can't have that. I feel like someone that's been recently converted should more easily convert back. Like, this area was Orthodox very recently. You would think they'd be pretty quick to return to the old ways. Like the English under their succession of different Tudor monarchs that were all different religions. They were pretty quick to convert back and forth without too much trouble. Like, to go back to Catholicism when a Catholic queen came in after a Protestant king. They went straight, well, not straight back, and not all of them obviously, but many of them went pretty easily back to Catholicism. Okay, you guys keep drilling. Great. Might want to build larger fleets in anticipation of our war with Castile. Oh, it could be worth investing in. Let's get a couple more new ships. Yeah. Another 6, just to make me feel happy. Just because they're new ships, so, you know, they're quite substantially more powerful. Actually, we checked, didn't we? They were only like a little bit more powerful. Anywho, we will probably go toward the Papal State in the next episode, I think. Now we've got the rebel situation largely under control. And aggressive expansion down to 19. Obviously very high with Naples, but yeah, pretty low in this area now. So probably war to reclaim the city of Rome in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.